What a wild finish here at UMBC with the UMass Lowell Riverhawks come back from a 16-half second half deficit, and they beat UMBC 79-77 is the final. And let's take a look at the updated brackets here, John.
Well, Mass Lowell's now won 3 games in this tournament. Came from 16 down twice in their opener against Stony Brook, and then again today. And they will play on the road next week, next Saturday morning, against either Vermont or Hartford. That game is just underway in the last couple minutes.
What a comeback by UMass Lowell. Let's go back to the first half and run you through to see how we got here.
Well, the first half was mostly UMBC. I mean, they played great defense in that first half, except against Connor Withers. Here you watch the block from behind by Horvath. And UMBC in the first half had 16 points. Another good block there by Dan Ocken. They had 16 points off of turnovers. And then Mass Lowell just stopped turning the ball over. There's Connor Withers, who kept them in the first half, but he only, Gary, made 3 threes in the first half. Then he made 6 more. The most he'd ever made in a game was 4. And here he is again. And that time, Horvath sort of had a hand on him. That time, Idle Rock went for the double team. That was a critical moment in the game. And then Owens at the end of the game there, last possession, the 3 would have won the game if it had gone in, but it was long and left. And one last chance. And you know what? That's a pretty good block there. There was contact, but that's a pretty good block by Max Brooks. And again, as you mentioned, Max Brooks, not a lot of numbers, but he played a key role too in this victory for Mass Lowell.
And here are the numbers for the game. Mass Lowell shooting 50%, UMBC just a shade under. And look, points off turnovers in the second half, John. UMass Lowell, 8.
8, and UMBC, 0.
Yes.
0. And Mass Lowell, 25 bench points. Their guys came through, as I said, they're a deep team. Nobody plays 30 minutes a game. And 13, you know, UMBC 10 out of 21 from 3. That's normally good enough to win. But Mass Lowell was 13 out of 27 and made those 3 in a row that got the game tied. 3 different guys made 3s that got the game tied at 69. And after that, it was just a dogfight to the finish. And Mass Lowell made 1 more play and deserved to win.
And again, Connor Withers with 9 3-pointers ties the all-time record single game in America East Conference playoff history. So let's take one final look at the brackets. UMass Lowell advances. As you said, John, they'll go to either Hartford or Vermont a week from today. And UMass Lowell has got to be one of the Cinderella stories right now in the NCAA.
It's a great story. They had never won a postseason game before last Saturday, and now they've won 3 in a row, and they will play 40 minutes for a championship. And, you know, if you're a coach, that's about all you can ask.
All right, so there it is. UMass Lowell beats UMBC in one semifinal today, 79-77.